You know, to start right there on the front, where Canadian frame looks. And you can verify it by documentation of the shape of the wheels and the length of them and the full, well, you know, it's like a channel, comes all the way down, you know, like it's a really nice being Canadian, we'll have those wheels, as you can see, they're about center screen now, all the way across the frame on both sides as to attachment of the rear half. And being in the scheme of things, rained here today, but being in the scheme of things, some rust around the body mounts, some of them quite like that. It's an easy repair. Those are available if you want to get a replacement other than build your own. Just saying. But the beauty of it is this frame. And once it's sandblasted, it looks totally different. But if you observe as we go along that it is boxed inside. It's a square tube. It's not a channel as the other ones. So, and I done traded this frame off here. So at this point, it's destined when all of this is painted, you know. And this frame being destined, earmarked to be full hydraulics to the limit, I think, is the plan. So the other frame in question is for the air ride. So and the project being, when the outcome is said and done, this car right here, a 63 Impala, I'm going to put air ride system on this car. Yeah, it's a big statement. I done already laid in the air ride kit from Hoppos, and we'll get that box and see what's up in that kit that we done got. And we'll put air ride on this car. Well, at the same time, and all in that time period, I want to get the frame. I'm going to remove the body from this car right here, 1964. Take the body off. This car has a Canadian frame underneath it. Pretty good motor in it. Engine, radiator, running gear. But the body is just rusted beyond. I mean, if you're going to need a new panel, you know, they ain't no need to keep the old rusty panel laying around. So I'll get that frame from this car. And we'll be putting that air ride on that other one. And then At that point, this car will be sitting in the driveway just a bare frame. Well, I might as well put air right on that bare frame while it's out. A couple of reinforcement plates. I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. I will grant you that that's a lot of work that I just told you about. But then it ain't much. You know what I mean? A couple hours a day, all day, you know, overtime. Get her done. One of those days where I questioned myself, was it worth the time and effort to do this? And the situation, or the not a problem, the obstacle, I guess, we gotta do this to move on. The hole in the engine block is bigger than the hole in the skid. So I wanted to use the size of bolts for the skid holes. Well, when you do that, it leaves a considerable distance. The hole in the engine base, in this case, could be any piece of equipment or apparatus. The hole was bigger than the fixture hole. So, simple solution, as this being a non-critical, I just kind of eyesighted them right there. I didn't get no measurement equipment out. I have a start rule over in the box if you want to write something in that blank page there in your book that I do have more than one start rules. Make note of that. But the mere fact is you just cut them off where they're short of the distance of the bigger hole. Now we got a bolt adapter. Just cut 4 lengths of pipe there, 4 bolts. We good to go. Oh yeah, a little rainy, a little windy here in Middle Tennessee. I just took notice. Walnut tree about a pathway here. I had done already setting several walnuts there. Gonna have a pretty good sized crop this year, looks like. I keep them squirrels happy. Just say. I saved all the good stuff. You know, call it recycling. Wall hangers, I expect. Well, rainy afternoon here in Middle Tennessee. Some extra parts there from that frame project right there. You know, kept all the good stuff. Recycle. But that's not to say that I ain't done something this morning. That other cart that I was supposed to be building, I done already bolted it together. I show it to you. for y'all right there. That gets them nuts bolts rusty. If you get a nut bolt off with ease. This right here, that's a potential design for the new wheel backing area. Pack design. But this being the subject is the engine, the facsimile is only up there to get an idea of proportions of the size of this cart. So and the cart as presented dimensions is that long rail right there is about 44 inches, and then across outside to outside like this right here, that's 12 inches. The axles are 18 inches from hub to hub on the inside. The handle is bent up, straight up, and then in to clear the corner of the skids, taking into consideration. But this design seems to work okay. And that front mechanism turns around. This cart being destined to mount this Emerson Broughton ham onto this cart right here. So well, a couple of stuck bolts down on that skid there. You know, I have to saw go out on that thing. At the quick working saw, I'll have to cut that off right there. You know, get that done.
Oh yeah. Now I quit fooling around. Get that engine on that cart right. Rainy afternoon here in Middle Tennessee. Geographical something. Sharp dogs and hey, y'all leave a comment there if you want to. Subscribe even. Pass it on to a friend. I guess you'd have to list it under what I did today.